with a watermark, with a watermark. Where's the watermark? There's the watermark. XSplit broadcaster, because I stopped paying money for that shit. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is twitchsopamanxx, and I love to play Red Dead. Let me just move my chair. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. And I'm not here to talk about this. I'm here to talk about... I don't even know how to start this. I practiced it in my head a couple of times, and honestly, I thought it sounded okay, but now that I think about it, I think it might be the worst video that I've ever done in my life, and the worst topic that I've ever done in my life. But it's important to discuss this. I'm going to give you a hypothetical situation first. This is how I see it. Cars. At 11 p.m. pretty much. And I gotta be up tomorrow at 8. Well, actually, I gotta be up tomorrow at 7 because I have to be at work at 8. Isn't that fun? It's okay, it's the first class in a while. It doesn't matter. But let me give you a hypothetical situation. Just one little hypothetical situation, just for you. One. Statistically, one of the people that's going to watch this video, or even if it's like 10 people, even if it's 5 people, even if it's one person and it's not me because I don't have a girlfriend, but one person at least is going to watch this video and they have a girlfriend or maybe a boyfriend, whatever. That's fine. That's fine. I'm going to give you a hypothetical scenario. Just one. Let me give you this. Imagine that your girlfriend had never been born. Imagine that your life changes, that you never met the woman that you are at least theoretically in love with, that you want to be with for the rest of your life, eventually maybe marry her, eventually maybe have babies and a family with her, and grow all together, raise your children, then have grandchildren, then pass away like the natural circle of life, which is there's nothing wrong with that. Imagine that for 1 second. Now, let me try to get to the other point about this. You know when they ask, you know that question that they ask on the internet where they say like, hey, what if I was a worm? Would you still love me? And men say no because you're a fucking worm. I can't love a worm. And then the girlfriend breaks up with you. Let me give you a hypothetical, theoretical situation. So this is not a hypothetical what if scenario. This is a hypothetical, theoretical situation. What if I were to tell you that your girlfriend was aborted before you ever met her, so you never managed to have a relationship with her? That's a stupid ass situation, right? Well, thanks to Reddit, I found something which is pretty goddamn disturbing, and I need to show you this right here. So, I don't even know where to start, but I'm going to try to give you a little bit of context for this situation. So, I was navigating Reddit as I normally do, like a couple of times per day, just to see what's up, like what's going on, is everyone alive, is everyone okay, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden I go over here and hold on, let me just check my microphone real quick. There we go. Yeah, it's working. Never mind. And I go on Reddit, on Chilean Reddit, because I'm from Chile, South America. Even though I do most of my stuff in English, I don't actually speak Spanish during my day. It's very rare for me to speak or do anything in Spanish, but it's fine. So I found this comment, which is followed by something even crazier, which is related to what I told you before, by the way. And I don't even know what the hell's going on with this. And the thumbnail is accurate. This is disturbing. I'm going to be translating this from Spanish to English, and this is a Chilean Spanish, so it's not a literal translation like loco right there, just means crazy. This is not the same thing. Oh, I can zoom it in. It's fine. I'm not going to zoom it in. You guys can read it. So, I'm going to translate it. This user already deleted his account, so no harassment of his account or anything. He already deleted it because this guy was insane, and I assume he suffered a lot of bullying because of this. But I'm going to translate this from Chilean Spanish to English Spanish. Dude, I was smoking and I got an idea. Can you shut up? What's up? Thank you. Thank you for that. It's 11 p.m. in the evening. I'm getting fucking what's ups, man. Now fuck that shit. Dude, I was smoking and I got an idea. There should be a right to reproduce in this fucking country. Bro, I am really upset because my offspring depends of a crazy woman. Depends of a woman, dude. One of the most egocentric and cold creatures in this planet. If no, well, this word means the equivalent of the derogatory slur for homosexuals, but the female version in Spanish. There's a female version of the F-A, you know that word. that we use to insult, that people use to insult homosexual people. If no woman wants to be with me, my offspring will die with me. Motherfucker, this is a fucking injustice that everyone is reproducing except me, dude. What the fuck? Pretty much. This is, again, not proverbium. This is more like a little bit with liberties of translation, but the idea is exactly the same. So, in and of itself, this is not that impressive. There's this just, like, not that crazy. Hold on, I want to see something. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I want to show you something. So, this is good. Okay, just let me put this here, right there. Because I gotta get to something with this. So, this is already the type of person that we're dealing with. This is one of those probably heavy weed smokers, people that have no idea what's going on in the world. They're living their life high on fentanyl or whatever the fuck drugs and whatever they can snort out their cock holes. I don't know. Whatever they can inject in their cock veins and snort out their assholes and cock holes. That's what they do. And I don't question it. You know, if you want to ruin your life with drugs, that's on you. I don't condone it. I think it's terrible. But this is just to give you an idea about the type of person that we're dealing with. This really existentially, theoretically crazy person. That's the first thing. And it's not the worst post that I've ever read. Let me introduce you, ladies and gentlemen, to the gold mine, to the beauty that is my girlfriend got aborted. Wow. My girlfriend got aborted. So I gotta do this justice. So excuse me while I just crack my neck and crack my fingers real quick, because this is like peak insanity. This is absolutely peak insanity. But here we go. The same user from before. My girlfriend was aborted. Don't question it yet. I can't stop thinking that the woman that would have fallen in love with me was aborted in this timeline, and that's why I am alone. Period. In another timeline, or in an other alternate timeline, that's a weird way to phrase it, her mother did not abort her, and she grew up until she fell in love with me. Over there, I must be really happy, but here I am a loser. No doubt my aborted girlfriend would love me, and I would not be sad. Fucking Pulitzer-worthy motherfucker. This is just so beautiful. This person is insane. This person is absolutely insane. There's so much to unpack here. Like, again, if this were just one post and they would like write it in shit posting and say like ha ha ha, and people would be like, yeah, okay. The scary part and the funny thing, and the scary part of the funny thing, is that this guy did it legitimately. There's someone out there who legitimately thinks that instead, because he's overweight or balding, but because of all these factors, that this guy does not have a girlfriend, because we live in a timeline where his girlfriend was aborted by his mother. This is what I was talking about when I said before, a hypothetical, theoretical situation. This is not a fact. Like different timelines, the whole theoretical physics and aspect of that's something else. But this is weird. This is a very weird thing. I don't know why anyone thought that would be a good idea to do what they did with this. I can't even fathom a situation where you would say, yes, there's a fetus out there that's my potential wife. Everyone was a fetus at one point. I was a fetus, you were a fetus, the people watching, everyone was a fetus at one point. Animals were fetuses at one point, even if they were inside eggs or not. It's kind of scary to think about that there's a person out there. Scary, real scary stuff. To think that there's a person out there who did all this stuff and they thought, yeah, I'm going to post this on Reddit. Who was probably high as shit. I can't imagine why he thinks that he's a loser when he's getting high and posting shit on Reddit. I couldn't possibly imagine that. And then posting this ridiculous story about how we need to have the right to reproduce, which we already do, by the way. You have to find a willing woman, and no woman is willingly going to engage in intercourse with him, so that's probably a problem. Unless he pays them, but I doubt that you can pay a prostitute enough money to get pregnant by you, whoever this hypothetical person is, who is a real person. And that's already fucked up, and I'm getting sidetracked here. And then you write a story where you talk about you wanting to say like, oh my god, there's some fucking fetus out there that was aborted by her mother, and that's the reason why I don't have a girlfriend. Which is, again, a very convoluted way of saying you're a freak of nature and you should definitely not be on the internet, and you should definitely get professional help if you can afford it. And this guy's probably spending all his money on weed. That's not the whole story, though. There's a little bit more about this. So this became kind of like a mini micro meme on the Chilean Reddit thing. This has been brought up a lot of times. And I started to look at this, so I started to try and find a few more things related to this. And this is what I found. So these are the 2 stories. And there were a couple more stories. Where is this other story that I saw before? So this is like the other things here. Hold on a second. Even in Facebook groups. I suggest you go to the psychologist before you start. Schizoid trastorn. Yeah, probably a mental disease. So the guy closed his account, which I think is a good idea. And I'm going to see if I can find this. Hopefully this is not porn. Yeah, my girlfriend got aborted. This is the same one. But someone started to make a little post about this, and they started to troll him with things like this. So there's this little picture over here, which is... This is going to be a short video. I don't even know why I'm making this, but I just thought that this is just too cool to not post. Aborted girlfriend. Sorry for not being there for you. My mom had other plans. You're not getting enough food, and I see you so sad. I could have cooked something nice for you. Look, we could have been born the same day. We're like twins. I would have very much liked to have children with you. I'm gonna pray for you. Oh, you poor aborted girlfriend. I don't know, man. I just wanted to make a short video talking about this because I thought this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. I mean, this is so delusional. So absolutely messed up that the guy who posted, you can try to look him up. I tried to put him in the video, but he deleted his account, and I wanted to maybe, the best scenario would have been trying to have a conversation with him, but it didn't work, obviously. I love to have debates with people. It's really fun. But sadly, this guy deleted his account. Unfortunately, I don't know why he deleted his account, or maybe actually I do know why, because he's insane, and he got probably bullied a lot by people. Because what he was saying was kind of rapey and inappropriate, which is not what you want to do, sadly. This guy really, really, really messed up when it came to everything. It's actually kind of pathetic. So, again, the whole reason why I wanted to make this video was I wanted to show you guys that there is this creature in Chile, and there are probably more people like him in the world that go with hypothetical, theoretical scenarios about not being able to have sex with your aborted girlfriend because she was aborted, which is retarded and stupid, and it's a concept of deflection of guilt, I guess. So instead of looking at himself and saying like, alright, I'm fat, I'm overweight, I don't have a job, and I'm wasting any money that I make on weed to make all these hypothetical posts and spending all my days on Reddit posting shit, the reason why I don't have a girlfriend, obviously, is because she was aborted. Obviously, my girlfriend was aborted. The thumbnail is not clickbait. There is a person in Chile, in my country right now, probably living in the same city that I live in, I hope to God that he doesn't, that's out there thinking to himself, if only I can find my aborted girlfriend, or maybe if I find a mother who's pregnant and I can convince her not to have an abortion, then maybe that baby is going to be my girlfriend, even though he's probably like 25, and by the time she's 25, he'll be 50. It's all really messed up. It's all really fucked up. It's all really, really, really messed up. But I had to share this story. That was the only reason why I wanted to make this video. And that's it for me. Gonna go on with my day and hopefully not have to deal with this shit ever again. And I'm gonna try to erase it from my memory because I never wanted to see anything related to that ever again in my fucking existence. Because that's disgusting. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it from Mr. SopamanXX. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon if I feel like it. Honestly, I don't have a schedule for uploading videos, so I don't care. And if you want to you know what to do if you like the video. Ladies and gentlemen, peace out. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.